boy do I hate being right all the time. Hello everyone, Wrona Bros here, and LEGO Jurassic Park T.rex Breakout is my first 18+ LEGO set. Before we start building, I really have to praise the box design. The black background gives the packaging a professional adult feel. Combine it with the yellows and reds of both the LEGO and Jurassic Park logo and you get a masterpiece. For some reason, I thought that 1,212 pieces wasn't much, but having opened the box, I realized my mistake. This is a ton of bricks, and of course, I mixed them together. If you've seen my previous unboxings, you know this is the thing I tend to do. It greatly increases the building time, but in my opinion also increases the fun. Also, on a side note, this being the first video of 2023 seemed like the perfect opportunity to step up my LEGO unboxings. I hope you find the now scripted reviews supplied with animations more professional and fun to watch. Now, with the set done and some pieces left over, I have to say, I love the professional diorama style we have here. It kind of feels as if I've earned myself the privilege of building this set by previously building so many of the normal sets. Speaking of which, the main drive for me in buying LEGO Jurassic Park are the molded dinosaurs. And here we have a brick-built animal. I thought I would hate it, but actually, for a brick-built dinosaur it's pretty good. But still, I prefer the molds.
I don't want to be brickified into pieces. Leave me alone, Wrona Bros, no.
The decision has been made and executed, and I hope I don't regret it. Also, yeah, look at that. It's the green brick, because you know, dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are part frog. Eh? Now, the main task is to improve and accommodate this build to fit the lovely Rexy from the Dominion set I reviewed a while back. But first, let's take a look at the minifigures. Lex and Tim are great. I love the dark tan arms and hair used for mud. The faces and torsos are very similar to the previous design, and I'm a big fan of the consistency. I also finally get a young Ian Malcolm. I do kinda wish that he didn't have the water prints, because I don't have a regular one, but hey, this makes him fit in the scene perfectly. Also, not a big fan of both faces having an open mouth. At first, I really didn't like Dr. Grant. The changes in color from the previous version seem stupid, but actually I think they're genius. Everything is darker because he's soaked up with the water. The face is the only thing I dislike. The eyebrows are way too thick and shouldn't be black. I'm not entirely satisfied with the flares. I have no idea how they could be built better, but they seem a bit too big and I don't like the way they're supposed to be held by minifigures. Also, a bit of a shame that no goat, but I do suppose it's already eaten at this point.
Where's the goat?
The first change I have to make is to the Ford Explorers. It's so amazing to get them in LEGO form, but I think there's room for improvement. Except for a couple color changes by the bumpers, I really feel that adding an extra plate under the yellow tile makes the flat sides look way better. There is also the addition of 2 antennas by each mirror. Finally, here by the back I designed a way to make the license plate look better, as well as add this black hinge at the bottom. The other vehicle received some adjustments too. The wreck looks perfect in this setting, especially with some gribbling, but just like the missing goat, I can't help but feel as if LEGO cheaped out by giving us only half a car. Oh, and it's worth to note those 2 lovely T-Rex footprints that go between the cars. In order to fit the T-Rex, as well as 1 extra build later, I had to extend the base plate by a lot. Thanks to ordering dark tan plates for my Locust mock last year, I had enough pieces. By the way, the underside of the diorama looks so messy. Whenever I do this with my mocks, I feel kinda bad. But here it is in official instructions. The fence needed some extending and thickening. I also added extra power cables. And now we have 4 cables on each side. The only problem is that they don't really... Yeah, they're a bit too short, but I think I'll live with that. I felt we had too few plants, so I added a lot of bushes as well as another tree. The final addition was the outhouse. I figured it would fit really well into the scene. And having surrounded it with some plants, the improvements to this wonderful set are done until LEGO gives us a Gennaro minifigure, which won't happen even this year with Jurassic Park sets coming out. Either way, I expect some reviews this summer. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a good day.